Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Calix and today we're going to be looking at going medieval. I did an earlier run just to get a little bit more familiar with the controls. We'll be doing standard and normal difficulty and we'll go with a new life. And we'll be re-rolling some of the settlers once I've figured out a nice starting position. Would like something with mountains, hillside. Something maybe a little bit more protected. Hillsides. Yeah, uneven terrain suitable for a good defensive. A fair amount of limestone and clay, moderate amount of fertile soil, plentiful limestone, gold, iron, and silver, lesser amount of fertile soil, clay, and vegetation. We could also just go for the top of the mountain. Yes, we're gonna go for the top of the mountain, and I will be re-rolling these characters because I do want one that is good in botany. So this is gonna be botany. Although this is also very nice. This could be a secondary minor with cook, researcher, and construction. So he's brawny, which gives him good. Well, it's good for mining. More work speed. That's good. Snow white. He thrives in the cold. That's good. Sleep. We will keep this one, and he is also oak brethren. So let's see if we can get the next ones as well to go for oak brethren. This one should then be, if possible, botany again. Medicine, smithing, no. Carpentry, melee. This one has good botany, so it would be good. But let's see if we can get something a little bit better. So this one was our cook and researcher. And I want a 2 in botany. Let's see. No. That's such a low starting skill, as well as a dullard and gourmet. Let's continue on a little bit more. We were really close with one that I had earlier, and I should have probably just taken it. This one would be good. Iron stomach, wash out, getting wet, but then being botany. It's going to rain a little bit. That's not good. Let's continue in our search. High botany skill, but no passion for it. And overall quite low passions. Botany and culinary. This would be a good combination, because when he's done planting and cutting trees, he could focus on cooking. Better with ranged weapons, but speechcraft and tailoring. But he does have good medicine, so he could also be a healer. We'll keep this one. Listless, tends to mope about complaining, and is total wet blanket if anything fancy. Isn't invited. Gobbler. Only way to eat quickly is lead us. So he's gonna eat faster. That's good. It also means that we can re-roll this one a little bit more. Maybe see if we can get maybe construction and mining. That would be good, considering we now have our botany and cook. Up. Carpentry, medicine, intellectual, melee, marksman, mining, construction. I will keep this one. Let's see. Hard to work with, harder still to be friends. He's not good. Infirm. Don't quite like the perks. Again, if they are negative, I don't think they should be called perks. This could be interesting as well, because would be a good researcher, and as well as a good doctor. So we could keep this one as that, as well as maybe hunter. Okay, and then this one has to be our mining and construction. So that would be that. This might take some time. Mining and botany, as well as cooking. So this is basically what I wanted this guy to be. I might actually reroll this person because mining and botany goes well together. You plant stuff and when it's done you can go mining. And for this one then, this is going to be a researcher as well as hunter. And this one then we just re-roll and see if we can get construction and one more thing. Construction as well as melee. Punch drunk, angry drunk. No, we can probably get something better. So construction, let's go. No, I would like a little bit more of a distribution. This is where somebody's gonna write that. I should have probably just gone for a guy because they've never seen a better person. Mostly looking for 2 stars in construction and then anything else that might be interesting. Construction and mining. Since we're starting in a mountain, having double miners might not be bad. And this one could also be doubling up as carpentry. So this is our intellectual marksman medicine melee guy. With 4 marksmen, 14 marksmen. So she could theoretically equip the good bow. Religious oak brethren. This is going to be... So, okay, we will need both. Erudite. XP gain and somnolent. Long snooze. In fact, he needs more sleep than most. That's no problem at all. Comes alive when the sun is shining. A few goals in the distance her. Sluggardly. So she's going to be slower in everything she does. In that case, we are going to be re-rolling once again. Whoa, this is really bad. Yeah, looking for construction as a 2-star. This could be interesting. 2 in construction, 2 in smithing. Do we have anybody with melee? We do, so we would have 2 melee characters, and she can equip the bow. So, how are you? Lightweight, can hold your tiny tipple, doze off, vigorous, 40 wings, and gourmet. That is perfectly fine. You are chilly, cannibal, we're just gonna ignore this one, and iron stomach. Okay, we've already seen this one. Okay, I think we will go to the next part and embark. Now I know that the starting tile that I've chosen is a little bit harder than maybe a lowland. And apparently I completely forgot that we have to name our city, town as well. So we're gonna go with Roxburgh. Guts. Yes. Camera control. Got it. All layers. Yes. And game speed controls. Settler to idle. I know that, but I want to check the map. If you could build all the way over here, this would be a nice location to do something with, but we can't. So we have our iron, we have our salt, with lots of iron actually. And we even have a little pillar over here. Again, we can't build on top of here, because if you take something, it'll tell you you can't build there. Which is a real shame, because it would be nice. We do have some... This is coal, right? Coal, yes, that's nice. What I'm really looking for is a place, so this would be our forest area. We got some hay over here. We can plant some trees along here as well. We could make some farms, or we could have the farms here. This goes quite deep. It's quite interesting. So, for now, I think we're just going to be building over here, which isn't that far away. Maybe we can build over here. Hmm. Hmm. This is a hard decision. We could start over here and then have this as our growing and tree area, and we can always move later. So, would not allowed. That's no problem. I'll just have to. What's the button again? Inserts. Very weird button. All of these as well. All of these as well. All of these as well. That should be everything, right? You were my marksman, if I remember correctly. No, she is. Equip, because you have 14 marksmen. You are interested in marksman. Do you also have a bow? Somebody has to have a bow. Or none of them do. We have a good short bow. So let's see. You are marksman 4 interested in it. So you will be our hunter. Equip. And she's melee 11, melee 2. Okay, so this was quite dumb. Both marksman and melee interests, but it's okay. So we will give you this part. And then pause it for a second. And equip. Yes, I know. Okay. And we will allow these 2 resources as well. And then we will start building over here. Yes, right here. So, first things first, we're going to be setting up a tiny little space for them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, because we're only 3 people at the moment. And give it a nice floor as well. And then we will also set up a default stockpile right over here for everything. And roof, roof, roof. Let's see, if I build it this way, it's going to create a roof that way. Okay, we're also going to need a door. Let's get that started. Getting resources for construction. That's all good. While you guys are doing that, yes, I know, schedule. I know that one of you guys wanted to sleep more. Somnolent. So he's gonna get 1 hour earlier sleep. Let's actually do it correctly. What they auto-equip. Yes, I get it. He was the marksman. And he's ranged. She was the melee. She is melee one-handed, all shields. And she is good at marksman, so temporarily she's going to be ranged as well. All armor, all apparel. Do we even have headgear? I want her to have a helmet. And then jobs. Yes, I got it. This is one of the easier things to understand. Although I do have to say that this is again looking like a person that's going to have to do everything. You're definitely the miner. You're the second miner. You're the first harvester and the first grower, as well as the first cutting plants. You'll be the first cook, and the second cook. Medicine 1, Medicine 0, Medicine 3. You are our doctor. I want all of them to lie down to relax. He's going to be our hunter, and she can be our second hunter. Construction is definitely 1 over here. Smithing will be 1 over here. Research will be 1 over here, and I think we had another researcher. Not enough beds. Got it. 1 second. Not there yet. Crafting. All of them can do crafting. Don't really care about that. Botany, you can be the second cutter. Harvest. Okay. This is what we're going to be starting with. Let's see how long it takes them to build this. In the meantime, we're going to be looking at pressing the H button quite a lot for some of these trees. I'm hoping to figure out why some... well, that's a dead tree. Some trees that are growing sometimes have more wood than trees that are already fully grown. So that's interesting. It's a dead tree, it's a mature tree, it's a mature tree. All of these are mature, so... no wait, this one is not. But this one is. This one is, see? Growing, but it has 54 wood. And it's growing. This one is mature and it has 50. So, what's up with you? We'll leave this one standing here, see what comes out of it. This one is mature as well. All of these are mature. I'm not going to start hunting yet, but I do want to get started on mining as soon as possible. In fact, I am thinking of, if I remove this, as well as this, I'm just going to end over here. Then I can remove this, this. All of these ones as well. Okay, so we have mining set up. So one person should go mine. What are you going to start with? This one first. Alright, that's interesting. And I think we can increase our speed a little bit to see what they're all going to be doing. Oh, right. I completely forgot. Inside of here, we are going to have to create 3 wooden beds. Well, sleeping spots made out of hay. And I've actually built this not according to the size I wanted, because we're going to be left over with 1 over here. No problem, we can definitely use that space. And then we will have our shrines along these walls here. I still do need both, right? You are restitutionist, and of course this one's going to be Oak Brethren. No problem. We can give them both. And maybe even add a... Oh, it's right here. Whoever sleeps here, you're going to have 2 people playing there. Yes. Let's see, our botany guy is definitely cutting down all the trees. She's going to be mining and digging. I really do need somebody to haul all of this stuff. So let's see. This is our grower and mining. This person doesn't have a lot except for hunting and research, so at the moment you're going to be doing some hauling. I don't even know who I just picked to do that. Giles. Chilies? I'll just call him Giles. I'll pretend there's only 1 L, or maybe that is how you pronounce that. She's going to be quite slow at mining at first, but she should get faster the more she does it. Wonder which one she's mining first. Is it this one underneath here? Or Or this one. No, she's definitely winning this one. Mind resource mangled. I don't really care if you mangle it right now. The good thing is I can create a little floor over here and maybe have a platform to shoot on. Settlers are exhausted. Yes, I get it. But then this person needs to build. Don't get mad at me. No, don't sleep on the floor. Alright. Well done. Well done, people. And that was another save. We'll go a little bit longer, but I do want to keep these 20 minutes long, more or less. But I at least want to have them build a bed, and then we can continue. Come on, people. It's a new day. You can wake up now. I know they wake up in like 2 seconds once it hits 05. Yes, be unhappy that you had to sleep on the floor. So horrible. It's almost as if you didn't expect that to happen. Slept on the ground. That's not as bad. Slept outside. Yeah, sure. What I really want to know is why this person didn't start hauling it. There's nothing more important at the moment. So she should be hauling. Or he. Or yeah. What are you doing? Uh-huh. How about you actually do what you're supposed to be doing? There you go. And maybe if you start... No, okay. Building this first was probably not a good idea. They should have made the beds first. Enjoying entertainment. Alright. At least the house is getting done. We'll stop when the house is done. We do have quite a lot of animals here. That's gonna be good because we're gonna be running out of food in just a second. Spare room. Did you run off? To do what? Okay, good. Now how about you finish this corner? Very good. Getting resources for construction. What construction are you missing? Is the roof not done? The roof is not done. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. You got it. Come on. I just gotta run back up. Go back inside and build the roof. Very good. Alright. Well, we're gonna leave it here for the first episode. The next episode we'll be looking at expanding our mine down into the mountain a little bit. We'll be building some stairs here and some stairs here down, and then we'll have a storage place underneath our house for the foodstuffs so it doesn't spoil. I still have to figure out if we can use what is it, salt? Yes, salt to maybe prolong the life that our meat has. So I'll have to figure that out as well. And with that, I wanna thank you for watching the first episode.